Hello everybody, Average Gamer here, and welcome to another episode of Supreme Rulers China. So, what's going on? Well, apparently I've just finished downloading NCIS New Orleans. That's what that little ding was. So, what's going on? What's happening? What's the buzz? Well, we recently, in our last few episodes, if you haven't been watching, have just destroyed, in a matter of a few moves, both Vietnam and Korea. I'm actually going to be setting up a few things here real quick. I'm going to tell this theater to repair stuff, and tell this theater as well to repair stuff. So, we are, and I'll bring up the little thing here. Boom, there we are. We are the big purple, slightly pinkish blob. Everyone in the world hates us, but on the bright side, only half our military has been activated, and we were able to just roll over Korea and Vietnam. The next big plan, to be 100% honest with you, I'm liking this whole war fighting thing. We're taking on India. Maybe not in this video, maybe not even the next couple, but India's going next. And in the process, depending on what's going on with Pakistan at the time, we're going to take on both of them maybe at the same time. And just do a roll. And just conquer it and do what we can. So, a few things that we're going to do first is we're going to clean up our forces a little bit. We've got our military units all over the place, and we need to kind of clean up a little bit. So, with that in mind, I'm going to bring a lot of our Air Force back into this location here. And we're going to bring you down here. And you know what? You can go, okay, you're going over there. You can go over here too. And we'll just hit play real quick. And let our air forces move. I'm actually going to adjust these guys because I don't think they're going to an airbase. No, they're not. They're going to go to that airbase. Perfect. This is a land unit. I'm just going to tell it immediately to go into reserve. Perfect. So now, all of these units that I'm highlighting, they're all going to these bases. So I'm going to tell them to go there because I picked up an aircraft in there somewhere. Perfect. And all these guys are going to go down to these bases down here. We just lost a fighter up there for no apparent reason. Independence! Cameroon! Gained independence. Congratulations, Cameroon. We got some more research breakthrough. Oh, that reminds me. How's our research doing? 79 for our Navy. Manned space flight. All that jazz. Throw in all that again. Oh. Got a carrier. Looks like it's an LST. And no missiles. I think it was an LST. Yeah, it's a landing ship thing that I can't think of right now. Alright, that's good. Now all these aircraft, all these units, we're gonna leave our Navy on AI control. All these units are just they're gonna order down to that base there. Let them do their own little. Holy shit! I didn't realize I had so many units on this bloody island. I'm gonna tell these guys just to go into reserve. And let them go to whatever base is closer. These guys, I'm going to tell them to go just up here. And tell them to go and do the same thing. I did buy my order for... The Russians are offering us timber. Okay. These units are asking... you know what? We're just going to go and send you down here too. These guys are going to be positioned down here somewhere. I'm just going to send you here. I don't know why, but I'm nervous about India. I'm I I don't know why, but I am nervous about India for some reason. So we're going to position a lot of troops near their border. Well, we're going to throw them all in reserve, though. Just so that, just so India doesn't get nervous. Oh. New alliance formed. I'm not too nervous. Oh. Real tensions, okay. Military, yeah, there's a military base there. Perfect. Okay. Unpause. So military tensions, or world tensions, have gone up worldwide, and then they immediately went back down. Yeah, we'll take more timber from you. Timber. I think that's the only military base. These two here, yeah. There's no one here. We'll put troops. Is there barracks here? Yeah, we'll put the troops there. We'll take these ones. It's okay, India. You can feel safe. I'm not doing anything to make you nervous. Your missile design's complete. It went down, and it went right back up. And it went right back up again. So it went up twice, went down once, went up twice, went down again. I think it's because I'm moving troops towards the Indian border. And they're offering us more timber. We'll take it. Oh, it went down again. Labor shortage. I'm not too worried about that. I do want to get fission as soon as possible, if that would even be a probability at this point. We're gonna need more agriculture here. So we just captured a whole bunch more people. That's 25 more. That's probably not going to be enough. I don't even know a location that even has... Is that 5? Oh, that's agriculture. They're producing 1,000 tons. That's not much. Okay, we're going to leave it at that for now. Rubber's good. Timber, we're low on timber, but with the invasion of our lovable little country down here of Vietnam, we can actually start exploiting these resources down here. I didn't well, tensions again are going all cattywampus. Tensions keep going up. Let's see here. Go into Korea here and see where we can definitely start building some stuff here. Oh yeah, lots and lots of little areas where we can build. This is perfect. Now let's look at our oil production, actually. Is there any oil or gas fields in either of these countries that we can exploit? There is. There. There. Did we already exploited all this? Yeah, we already have pretty much. In Vietnam, there's one spot there really worth it. Later on, we might use up even more oil derricks. Yeah. Wait, did we? Yeah, we're using that already. You're next, Taiwan, maybe after them. Think. Oh, hello. No way. Because it's on a river. I like that. Wait, if we could build on rivers... Wait a second. Yeah! Some of these locations are on rivers, are they not? Yes, they are! I thought that tank's turret was turned a different way there for a second. Well, there's got to be a couple here. Come on. There's one there. Ah. One right there. Obviously, this is a glitch, but I really don't care. It's more oil. Our coal mines, let's build some more of them. Working in a coal mine, working on down, working in a coal mine. I'm gonna get down. Some metal. Oh, definitely some metal that we can build down here. Nice little area. Oh, that's a good spot right there. If I zoom out a little bit, that spot right there maybe? Later on when you get composite metals, you can build the factories wherever you want. Nuclear. There's nothing in Korea. Nothing in the Vietnam area. Hydro, obviously there'll be a lot of hydro that we can build here. And obviously we're going to do it. We're going to build 100 hydro dams, and then we're going to stop. Oh, never mind, we're only building 59. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay, so we just got declared war on by the USSR, by Nikita Khrushchev. Wow. Okay, this was so not expected. Shit. Alright, so a Russian superpower just declared war on us. Our troops are nowhere in positions to fight right now against the Russians. This was not expected. Okay, so we're not going to unpause it for a little bit here. We got to think hard. We're going to look at the supply scenario here first. Now, they're definitely going to be bringing the majority of their troops this way, but they're probably going to do a big push here. So the first thing we're going to want to do is move as many of our troops as we can that we have along here to this section of the border first. Then we can kind of decide at that point what we're going to do. So we're going to play the defensive game first. Turn the supply off. We're going to do all defensive for the first little bit here. These guys are all going to go... Shit. Yeah, these guys are all going to go to the middle. These guys are going to go about here. Fuck me. Bring those guys up here. Half these guys are going to go here. All these guys are going to come up to this location up here. And we're going to unpause. We're probably going to lose quite a bit for the first little bit. Fuck it. These guys are all just going to push right into Vladivostok. Kind of give them something to think about. The other half of these guys are going to come up there. Those guys are going to go up there. On the bright side, our supply is a lot better, so our borders are going to go out a little faster than theirs are. Except for areas like here. And obviously here. Fuck. Big chunk of our Navy's getting fucked up. Oh, that's the Russian Navy. No, their Navy's definitely pushing back. Like, our forces are not in a spot to even just push through these guys. Take out their eastern forces, and then we'll have to decide what we're gonna do. I gotta try and figure out what. Yeah, they're already starting their push over here. Okay. So. Our aircraft technically do have the superiority, but we're going to use the supply superiority first. We might try to grind them down a little bit. Kind of play the law of numbers against them. We're not at war with Afghanistan, so we're good there. Yeah, we don't have much going for us. This could get bad. This could get bad. So we're going to build a defensive line here. I am so nervous right now. It is not funny. I mean, right now, theoretically, we could probably get the the Americans to help us out pretty much here, but they probably hate us a lot as well right now. So they probably not have a problem with watching us get stomped by the Russian Empire right now. Yeah, we'll take that. Take the military goods. Don't worry about the industrial goods. With all the construction we're doing as well, this is definitely going to be hard. We are probably gonna. I'm not gonna say lose. You know, we definitely won't lose, but yeah, famous last words, right? Swear to God, everybody, we're not gonna lose. But we are gonna have to do a significant defensive action for the first little bit. Oh, crap. We want to play the whole defensive game for the first, and I do not like playing defense. But we're definitely going to have to do the defensive game while our military builds up. Because there's no way we can take on the Russians right now. We'll get a bit of a buffer between the border and this town. We're going to have so many, like, weak spots in this defensive perimeter. You can see where they've pushed. Where our thing has gone up because of our supply is a lot better. Oh, shit. Knew that was going to happen. I'm going to send these guys up to release that. In the meantime, let's try and get as much guys in reserve out of the reserve as we can. Fucking fucking eastern flank is so fucked. But I know there's gonna be a big push from this direction. I just know it. Yeah, see, there it is right there. I mean, we can try and get our aircraft to do support, but this is gonna be hard. This is gonna be really hard. At least we can probably push up and try to use like locations like that against them. And try to use our better supply versus them. The problem is we have a significant amount of antiquated units. And we never fully got to... Yeah, that's not a good sound. Yeah, we just lost another one. So we need to keep these supply depots. Cut them off. Fuck. Try to push through those artillery pieces there. Again. Armored thrust to this airbase.
We need reinforcements.
Where? Oh man. Right now, this is all we can do. Is just defend ourselves at this point against the Russian invasion. Well, at least with the positive memory of the fact that we do have a large... Like, our technology for ground forces are more sophisticated than theirs, but they're throwing a lot of 40s and 50s tech at us. That's only because we're probably not even near Moscow. If we were probably near the capital, they probably would throw their majority of their prime units at us. You can see where we have our older antiquated units. They're getting their ass kicked. Oh my god, they've even got all of Eastern Europe with them. Jesus. Like, going to war with Russia was a long-term plan, I know. But fuck. But the plan was, you know, when we could actually do it, not, you know, not when the Russians could take advantage of it. Okay. So we have kind of pushed out a little bit on the west. In the east, our navies are definitely fighting a lot. Looks like we're fighting against Romanian and Polish troops in the east. Those tank units are going to get cut off. They're all going to go this way. Shit. They've recaptured Vladivostok. My entire units in the east are now cut off. Okay, good. They're going to go there. We have no aircraft in the east. I don't like that. Fuck. Really could care less right now as to who has independence. Unless they're independent against the Russians.
We need reinforcements.
Push back down again. Okay, we're going to push up and try to capture this. Oh, we did. Perfect. Okay. Try to cut those guys off. Tell units to repair there. I might be able to pull some pressure off though. Fuck.
We need reinforcements.
Yeah, bet you do. Let's try and make a big dent here. One big fuck you to the Russians in the west here. Come on.
We need reinforcements.
Bet you do. Push up here towards that river. These guys are going to keep pushing. So we have more units that have been deployed. We still have so many units in. We don't have enough fucking... One of the bad parts is we're hurting for... I can't use nukes on them. Because if I use nukes on them, they're going to use them on me.
We need reinforcements.
So Bulgarian units have pushed through here. Czechoslovakian and Bulgarian units and Russian, or Soviet I should say, units are there.
We need reinforcements.
Where? Fuck. The majority of our troops are tied up here to stop a massive invasion.
Reinforcements.
Yeah, well, not much I can do. Except try to resupply and support. This is like a big hub. Having these guys push in and take this hub might be a good idea. More troops to that location. We just wiped out a whole unit of Polish tank destroyers, I think. Perfect. Let's go take this little town here. Why can't we capture that spot? Okay. Reinforcements are coming up this way. Perfect.
We need reinforcements.
I'm sorry, Far East, but you are not our priority at this point.
We need reinforcements.
It's definitely one of those moments where it was, I knew I was going to war with Russia. It's just, I really didn't want to go to war with them right now.
We need reinforcements.
Oh yeah, look at that, boom. Let's start using some air support here.
We need reinforcements.
Let's get some more aircraft up here, come on. Alright, I'm now setting the Air Force to full AI control. I'm going to hope that that kind of helps slow down these Russian advances.
We need reinforcements.
I bet you do. I also need not to get invaded by the Russians at this point. Capture that airbase again. We need it. Well, looks like we're doing pretty good. Good little defensive thing going on here. We've pushed in and pissed off the Russians. Capture this town. Ooh, maybe the Russians might even start second guessing their plans in the far. Oh, those tankers? Yeah, those are tankers. Okay. I was gonna say maybe the Russians are gonna second guess their plan here. Probably not. So with the majority of our forces on the west side, how are we doing on the eastern section? No, they're still pushing pretty hard. Whoa. These units are all going to spawn back that way. We lost that entire group that was up there. Fuck. Let's push in. Use the fact that they're short on supplies as go. Fuck. So that we're losing. Oh yeah, fuck it, yeah, we're losing here. So we're winning on the western section of the war, but we're losing on the eastern section of the war. Or we're winning on the eastern side, or sorry, winning on the western side of the war, but definitely losing here on the eastern side. Cut them off pretty good, but they've done the same to us. And we're going to have to definitely do a lot of fighting here to counter this push for sure. I mean, the whole thing here is to push in as far as we can. And we're going to pause it there. So, yeah. So, we're at war with Russia. We're doing okay on the western section of the war. We pretty much have stopped the Russian invasion in the western part of the country in its tracks. Eastern side, we've almost lost this whole section of the country. I'm trying to get our ground units deployed as fast as we can, but unfortunately that's not happening. We are massively short on troops, like massively short on troops. We got some actually down here. Do we? Yeah, we got a tank down there. We'll send up that way. But yeah, so we got a problem where we're yeah, we definitely got our problems. So that tank, oh, perfect, it's armor. or it's units. I don't care. It's just units. They're going to come up that way. So yeah, we got a bit of a problem. We got a bit of a problem, I'll admit. The Russians are definitely taking the piss out of our ground forces for sure. Our or not. I didn't say taking. Actually, no. That's actually no. That's wrong. That's definitely an overstatement. They're keeping us. They're keeping the fight. They're keeping the fight. Whether or not we can turn the tide here on the east is all going to depend on a few things. I mean, we have no units in this section of the country. Luckily enough, their supply is already pretty shitty coming into the country, like in this area in the Far East, anyways. So we're definitely using that to our advantage. Our supply is really good because we're defending, right? So in the end here, I mean, we can grind them down because they had to bring their units to us. We could try and get some sort of another nation to maybe help us, or to be honest with you, we can withdraw our forces from this area and try to make a defensive position somewhere in this area, maybe, or do our plan of taking everything east of this river and maybe trying to push further into its puppets. The problem is that it doesn't give two shits about its puppets. I'm worried about things like that. When stuff like that happens, that worries me. That tells me right there that they've captured our supply depots, and that's going to hurt because then all the units coming east can use this as a jump-off point, as well as while they're holding that one out. I might push these guys up in the next episode. We might try to move some of our units from the west here into the east to push out the Russians, capture what we can that has supply in the east here, and then try to swing around through this area with our forces. So in other words, move some of these guys, send them east, recapture what we need to, push in and capture all this, and then slowly roll west. And then kind of use this position here as our defensive and try to just push north. That's what I can think of right now. Because right now, to be 100% honest with you, I can't see us fighting a prolonged war with the Russians if we can't get units to the eastern section of the country. I'm thinking move half of these guys over here. Those two units, move them there. These guys are pretty good for now. They're not getting overrun or anything like that, so I'm going to move two more. But I'm going to move them over here. Two of them, to there, two of them, to there. Not half, but at least a good chunk of these guys to there. The rest are going to push to that town. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Yeah, we're hurting. We are hurting. In the end, we might have to be honest with you, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, we've lost territory here. We've pushed in all through here. Sorry about that. We've pushed all in through here. We've lost a lot up here, but we've pushed through here. So I think we're pretty much 50-50 right now as to what's going on. But yeah, we're hurting. I will admit we're not winning, but we're also not losing. I mean, we are playing a defensive war, and right now we've lost just this chunk. in my eyes, and maybe a little bit here. So we lost that base there too. Well, we're gonna have to do something. Like, we really haven't lost much. Like, we lost this over here. We lost that. We captured this. And we pretty much have pushed the border west around here, but we haven't really captured anything of really goodness. If we want to hurt the Russians, we're going to have to take these areas for sure. Those are our coal. We got coal from there that we captured. A little bit of coal. No, that's our coal. Yeah, we really haven't captured much natural resources from these guys. Even if we wanted to declare, say, for example, peace, I mean, there'd be nothing in it for either country at this point. My hope is to at least get that. If we could at least take everything east of this and declare peace with them, I would be happy with that. But yeah, anyways, in the next episode, we'll draw out our grand strategy as to how to defend against the invasion, and then how to counter and finally push through. We are building units, if I'm not mistaken. So, I mean, our tanks and our ground units are coming. We can outbuild them easily. What I'm actually going to start doing, because we need ground units. Is the IOF 72? Well, that's an 80. It's a 68. Yeah, we're going to start building you. Now we're going to build 20 of these things. So that puts us just over 50. Well, there you go. So we're going to start building different infantry units. Overall, though, I have to admit, we're not doing too good. I mean, theoretically, we could push the button. We got strategic bombers, but we don't have any missiles right now. Why are our... Air launched. 75 days. So theoretically, we'd have 12 nuclear missiles in a couple days. Because we're not building any nuclear weapons right now. We're going all nuclear, and we're going for quantity at this point. And basically, we're going to tell it air launched and nuclear is what we want. Exactly, because right now all we have is 2 B-52 Strato Fortresses, 2 of them. The Russians most likely will shoot them down. So we'll have to see what we can do. But as I said, that's in the next episode. So until then, see you guys next time on the battlefield. Bye-bye.